if he runs out of all his jumps up there. But I'm sure that he is very aware of that, and he might have some tricks up his sleeves. Okay, use his flamethrower to get right in.
That's one of the things that just kind of helps whittle away the Luma. If there's one thing that Zard can do quite well in this matchup, he is very capable of disposing of that Luma effectively. Flamethrower helps whittle it away from a safe distance, and his normals such as down tilt and dash attack effectively knock it away at very low percents.
Right, now let me know. And obviously, Rosalina and Luma, she's a very hard character to combo, especially if your combos aren't true, because you always run the risk of Luma kind of knocking you out the way. Is the same set for Charizard, because I know that Charizard's grab combos aren't anything too flashy. They're kind of just to the point. Yeah. So he doesn't really have to worry about Luma knocking him out, because it's usually just like a throw into like forward air or like throw into nair or something, right?
Yeah, the back throw combos at early percents work effectively versus Rosa, because Zard can act so fast from the back throw, he doesn't have to worry about the Luma hitting him.
Right, okay.
Down throw is a bit more sketchy, but there are places where they can work. Okay. At the moment, Sharpy with a good lead currently. That's going to be a punish.
Big damage too on board. This is not a good position for Dabuz to be in.
And the Luma is gone. But we've seen so often that Dabuz is very, very good and capable. Excellent read on that retreat. Scoops him up with that up smash. And that'll be the first stop going to Sharpyzard.
Not wasting any time. This Charizard definitely on level 100 right now. Here we go. Flare Blitz right back to the stage. Luma sent flying, but still in action here.
Yep. That is the option of Zard that sends Luma the furthest. Beautiful up smash after the back throw.
Wow, look at these low percent combos. Beautiful stuff. Juggling Charizard right now.
Yeah, it's very, very difficult for Charizard to land. Finally finds his footing. Very, very slight lead for Sharpyzard, but he's going to need to... ooh, the Luma gone already. Definitely all that damage tacked on from stuff like that Flare Blitz really paid its... took the toll.
Yeah, and I'm not one to say that Dabuz goes into a match very cocky or anything like that, but I think there was a self-confidence, a bit of it, you know, kind of going into this match. You know, you kind of feel like it's Charizard, I'm Rosalina. I might be able to really stick it to you here, but I think he might be reconsidering things right now, getting a little taste of his own medicine, not being able to snap the ledge, nor does he have a hitbox on that recovery.
Yes, ooh, the back air. And another one of those near the center or near the ledge will definitely take Dabuz's stock with how much rage Sharpyzard has at the moment.
Right.
Up with that up air, more than enough to take the stock.
Okay.
Only 69% on Dabuz at the moment. Tries a hard read the landing with a forward smash.
Okay, takes a little bit of damage. That little bit is turning into a lot. Has to air dodge very quickly to outmaneuver those up airs from Rosalina. As we know, we've seen that move take out a lot of stocks, man, from players of every caliber.
Yeah, and this is where it becomes tricky. You know, Dabuz is really making this up. Dabuz, of course, one of the most studious players in the game, and as a result, he's very, very good at adapting to his opponents. Even though Sharpy did get the early lead, we see Dabuz in control and in the lead at the moment.
Yeah, exactly what I was talking about. Having flashbacks to Momocon, I believe 2016 here, putting that heavy off stage, just holding out jab. Okay.
Again, how does Zard get down versus this? Maybe mixing up with Rock Smash, but even then, that is such a high commitment for Charizard.
Okay.
Oh, scary situation.
Okay, he's looking for a gentleman right now.
And he has just spent the past minute or so. And he gets Meteor, but he has both his jumps. Excellent stuff from Sharpy right there.
Good stuff. Charizard using fly attack. Gets thrown clear off stage. Let's see if he still has some gas left into the tank here.
He was just pinned on that ledge, and he still hasn't been able to properly reset neutral. As you can see right there, the rapid jab just beats out Charizard's aerial attacks, which makes no sense.
And Viram, the scary thing about this is that even though the percents speak one thing, all it takes is one back air from Sharpy to close this thing up. But he's
the
not
Luma jab enough to take it.
Right. Wow, and what a devastating comeback there. Beautiful stuff by Dabuz.
As I said, once you're put into that disadvantageous situation as Charizard, your options are so painfully limited. He spent the latter half of that game just stuck on the ledge, just trying to get away, reset to neutral and start poking away and getting hits again, but Dabuz just shut him down.
Sharpy came in with a lot of fire and a lot of momentum, but Dabuz has put those flames out, and this is not a good position for him to be in, like you talked about, getting caught off stage, and not only just that, but took away that comfortability of landing. But wow, again, we're going back to Final Destination, so maybe there's something in mind that Sharpy knows about the stage that we might not be up to date on here. Maybe he's good at taking away like that landing coverage.
Now you saw right there that Sharpy went for the flamethrower. He kind of ended it a little bit early and then went for the dash attack. So often what you can do is try to bait out gravitational pull from Rosa and then punish accordingly afterwards. Very nice up smash to catch the Luma.
Tries to go for the dash attack. Yeah, it looks like he tried to use backer to separate Rosalina and Luma, but ended up failing, unfortunately. Okay, runs right up, tries to get the grab, but Luma says, do not touch her. She's with me. Okay, oh, there's that back air. Wow, that just hits like a ton of bricks.
And that was the weakest hitbox of that back air as well.
Right. You got to respect every hitbox that back air brings, dude.
The distance on that so long. And the forward smash enough to take the stock. Unfortunately, way too unsafe with that flare blitz.
Okay, now putting Sharpie in a fish out of water situation, forcing him to approach, something that he doesn't want to have to do until he's ready. That's kind of the life the heavies live, but now since he's in the deficit, he's going to have to figure something out on the fly here.
Yeah.
Thrown back off stage again. Dabuz building up this wall without Luma.
Wow.
Oh, what the heck?
That is dumb. He landed his jab and then got jabbed back.
Tell us how you really feel,
bruh.
Dang, what the heck? Wow, what the? Are you
Luma
serious?
up there, man. As I was saying before, it's incredibly difficult in neutral for Zard, but not only is that the case, but he's very susceptible to dying early to stuff like those Luma moves, that up air, that down air, neutral air, even in the right position. But yeah, excellent stuff to Dabuz. He played that really well during the second half, pretty much from the second half of game 1 onwards. He knew what he needed to do, he adapted to what he needed to adapt to, and he just played it on point.
Right. You know, Sharpie it looked like he had a lot of things figured out in game number 1. He seemed very comfortable, but I'm a firm believer that maybe if they would have went to a different stage, things could have spelled out a little differently for him. But just that the inability to land and then getting caught on that ledge with no platforms to kind of aid you as you try to go for like a high recovery, it made all the difference there, you know?
Yeah, a different stage pick may have helped change the dynamic of that set a little bit, but you know, we'll never know now.
No, absolutely not, man. We don't want to harp on it too much now. Again, if you guys just tuned in again, this is Genesis 5.